content. Take it as content. It's just content.
I'ma stop when they say what they big ass gas T.O.P.
The same person you knew me to be.
Okay. Midlife Crisis. I think this like the only song that I really haven't heard from the tape because I went through the whole shit. Yeah.
You ever thought about killing yourself, but then do what I got drunk instead of killing my health? I had thoughts about killing myself, but that would have killed my kids and killed my wealth.
I know what you're thinking. Why? Why did he do it? He didn't have to go out like that.
But he did do it.
The man he was had to die. So the man he is today could finally live. Karma's debt was heavy, and he paid it in full. Welcome to the Gentleman's Club.
Okay. That's the Gentleman's Club. Well, where do we start, man? What did I think about it? Overall, it was a solid body of work, right? Like it was a solid body of work. You know, YG's good at that. I think putting shit together when he's really in that mind state to like knock out, like put his effort into some shit, you know. But you know, I feel like because it sucks because you always hear all the noise from like social media, people reacting to shit already, talking about this, that, you know what I mean? They talking about the We Know the Truth song, the Drakeo song, the T Brandy song, you know. So those are for sure the two main ones. So might as well get into that. But overall, I thought the tape was cool. It's like if you in that mood to listen to that, it's cool. But if you listen to YG for like some turnt ratchet shit, some big bang type shit, I don't feel like there was none of those records on here. I think this was definitely him like stepping into his big bro OG, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't definitely wasn't for the kids, man. So I understand why most people that like that shit aren't gonna gravitate to this like that, you know. On top of the fact that he's like enemy number one. Everybody ain't fucking with YG right now. We all know the whole Drakeo shit, all that, you know. We got LA divided, or the West divided, or just fans period divided, you know. They always hating on him in the comments and shit. So I thought it was cool though that he finally addressed all that shit. He like, well, shit, y'all typing "We Know the Truth" every motherfucking time in my comments. I'm gonna make a song called "We Know the Truth." So every time y'all do that, my shit gonna pop up and you know. So I mean, I thought it was cool. He did that. I don't know if he really needed to, but especially like now, like kind of out of nowhere. But I think, like I said, I don't know, but I think it's on some like, okay, like maybe the dust settled a little bit. Now it's like, okay, now it's like, all right, talked about it. And mind you, y'all idiots. And bro, there's so many people. Matter of fact, I'm playing some shit in a second. I seen the dude Flacco had to say about it. But I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is dumb as hell. If you think a man that's guilty of a crime is gonna make a song about the crime and say, like, what the fuck? I don't care if he's saying no, I didn't do it. Well, everybody knows you don't say shit when you're talking about some shit that's really some shit. So that off the rip is out of bounds and don't make no sense to me. What everybody's saying, like, oh, now he really did it. Now I get it. He really did it. Like, boy, the fuck y'all talking about? And everybody in the comments sound like some motherfucking PIs, cop motherfuckers talking about, oh man, he did this, he did. Oh well, when he was there, it was this. Man, when none of y'all was there. Well, besides who was there, none of y'all know what really happened, what really went down. I don't care what story you got from who. You taking you taking hearsay from one thing and putting it to the other, even if it's in the cop documents, the police documents, all that shit. They're getting information from some shit that somebody told them. So I don't give a fuck. That ain't law. That ain't bond. You know, word is bond on that end. Because unless unless it's like some actual literal factual shit, then duh. But other than that, y'all sound dumb as hell. Like some straight police shit. And whether, hey man, it's unpopular to like YG right now. We know. You know what I'm saying? Like for the people that's involved in all this shit. Other everybody across the world, other states, all that, they don't give a fuck about none of this shit. You know, YG still the staple. He's still, because no matter what you say for this period of time after the game and whatever in his little time, then YG came and Kendrick, Nipsey, all that. But still, YG on a major label, major scale shit, even before Nipsey had his major deal, his last deal and shit. YG was putting on like that. And on some straight West Coast banged out, getting it, you know what I mean? Kendrick was, of course, doing his shit, but Kendrick is Kendrick. He's like in a different category, kind of like how Tyler is. Like, yeah, we know Tyler from the West, but you different. You're not like banged out. When they think of West Coast music, they're not thinking of Tyler, in that sense. But that shit crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, the Tiffany song, that was interesting. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. And a lot of times we judge things. We in a microwave society, so we judge things off of like right now. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can hear it one time and hear whoever said, see something on your timeline of somebody talking shit or maybe praising it, whatever, and that's going to influence your decision. You know what I mean? But before you even get time to sit with it and talk about it, really, you know what I mean? But originally, my first thought on it was, "Oh, you tripping, boy? You tripping, my hey, Jizzle? I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm gonna say about it. Nah, but he know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure everybody around him was, everybody's probably like, but it's not the first time he's like done some like just done his march to the beat of his own drum, like even with the dressing, like all the dressing, like nigga, you dress weird, but nigga, he dressing on the GQ gangster mix, whatever, cholo, the all that, but yeah, this shit, I don't know. This was a little interesting, but yeah, I don't know. The message behind it, I get it, and I actually talked to one of my partners about this, or I was like, what you think about? I was like, you heard that song? They like, yeah, it's relatable. I'm like, nigga, to who? Not me. Never me. But it is something that really does happen like a lot, and it's happening a lot more. Like, you're hearing a lot more stories, you're hearing a lot more shit like that going, and this shit's some real shit that be going on. And literally shit, I didn't have no direct interaction with the shit, but I just went on a trip, city to city, with my dogs out in AZ, and mind you, hey, I was asleep when this happened, man. You know what I'm saying? We all got a big mansion, big spot, whatever. I guess whatever. Some girls brought T lady. I don't even know what we're gonna call them to be politically correct, but yeah, and they basically just basically came, and I guess nobody was acting like who was that? Basically they got up out of there though, but it was a thing though. It's like, are a female is a female supposed to tell you that they with a person who was another gender before they switched genders, transgender, whatever? Should they disclose that before, or should the actual person in question disclose that themselves? You know what I mean? And I get it, maybe in their putting myself in their shoes or pills. Goddamn, you might be like, how you gonna just tell somebody out there? But I don't know if you feeling. Oh no, that's crazy. Never mind. Wait. I can't even really thought process that. But either way though, somebody got to tell somebody. Somebody got to tell your peoples before they pull up. Like, hey, is it cool if this person comes? Because if not, get the fuck out of here. 9 out of 10, I don't know. Most niggas gonna be like, hey, we ain't playing like that. Unless some niggas might be, hey, you know, people like that shit, and motherfuckers might be extra horny. They might just be like, hey, fuck it, just bring her, just have her sit in the corner or something. And nigga, don't drink out of her. You know what I'm saying? But nah, but whatever the case, this shit happens, you know. So apparently this is a story that's not directly related to him, but some of his homies who he's naming Chris. And I'm pretty sure Chris is just a fictitious name, you know what I'm saying? Protecting the homie, you know, whoever it really is. And Tiffany's probably a fake name too, or maybe it is, whatever. But that's besides the point. The song is crazy though. The song is crazy. But I know everybody heard that part. Oh man.
Now she was blushing. She was rubbing on his woody. He like, is it creamy? Is it pudding?
Oh man.
Tranz.
Hey, look. That alone is wild. Cause who the fuck is gonna be sitting there banging a song like, and you know, you lipping the lyrics of the song, it's like, I'm a trans woman. I'm a trans woman. Nah, bro. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the art of storytelling. That's what he owned. This whole album. It's, you know, he's telling stories. You know, it's not just like bangers. You know what I'm saying? Like that people in his age bracket or whatever are even making right now. You know, because even in comparison, you got like Joe Moses, RJ. They dropping like banger song, like party songs and shit for the bitches. You know what I mean? Like still in that era, still trying to get a hit, like club hit type shit. You know. But Jizzle on a whole different, way different with this one, you know. But damn, yeah, ain't nobody gonna be sitting here talking about I'm training. That's for one. But you know, this is more so to listen like a story. You know what I'm saying? But it does happen. Like I said, it happens. Hey, even Ray J was on stream talking about, yeah, man, I basically got faked out by he was sucking on titties, all type of shit. That. And then I guess afterwards he found out whatever was whatever. He said he put it in there and he was feeling weird or something. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that's wild. And this song itself, yeah, I don't know. So the reaction it's been getting, people like, oh, he's brave, he's doing it. Nobody would expect YG to do it. You know what? And I'm seeing a lot of old head reviewers or all that hip hop people. They really fucking with this album. They really fucking with it. It's the, you know, new generation is like, oh wait, hold up, bro. This ain't our speed. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, even look at he got the gun to his head and shit on a cover, but it's like, you know, he got a suit, so you could tell you on his grown shit. You know, he been on that hype too. So it's not really that out the norm. But I would say it's like, damn. Well, he did the only like I'll say like turn swinging song on here is the Hollywood with Shoreline. That's really, and that was done months ago before this album dropped. So yeah, I don't know. I think he just threw that on there just to be like, here, I'll give y'all one. But I kind of feel like he's gonna maybe even come out with like a mixtape or something that he gotta like come out with some, all right, y'all, let me give y'all this shit now. You know what I mean? Because this is his album work, you know, his serious shit. But yeah, it's some cool shit on there. The Pusha T one, you know, it's some cool shit on there. But the Tiffany is brazy. The Tiffany one is brazy. I ain't not gonna lie. But oh yeah, but I do like when it switched up like this though. But I wish that beat would have been to a different song. I ain't gonna lie. But he getting a lot of, you know, he gonna get a lot of attention for this for sure though. And I think it's probably the most like it's probably the biggest song on this album. I wonder stream wise if it is or not. Let me see. Okay, well I can't even tell. But anyways, whatever the case, but let's get into some of these reactions on reactions, because I've seen some wild shit. Like, bro, I hate when I be seeing people react or do something and they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, they're talking about like bro, people don't even know music and got something to say about some shit. That's the crazy part. But let's see right here. So this dude, you already know, this is top cop investigator, Magnum PI on the internet. You know, he get paid a lot of money to talk his shit. So, you know, you see the views, he going crazy just for talking the shit. But look at all the misinformation you telling, bro. Just off of you just fucking yapping your mouth, not even knowing what's really going on, talking about some politics shit that you ain't got nothing to do with. That you ain't that you ain't here for none of it when shit go down, all the blah blah blah, you know. I know he heard this a million times because he ain't no gangster and blah blah blah, but still, this shit ain't cool. But all right, let's see.
YG just made the biggest mistake of his life yesterday. This is top 3 dumbest thing a rapper has ever done. It doesn't get much dumber than this. This man dropped a record 5 years later talking about the murder of Drakeo The Ruler and whether or not he had any involvement in it. And I'm here to tell you he said entirely too much. He got to drop snitching. Yeah, and I know a lot of people involved with YG, a lot of his rappers, homies involved in that beef, is listening to this song like, hold on, cause did you just say what I thought you said? No, hold on, cause nah, that ain't cool. Nah, that ain't boo. YG, what you did last night ain't boo. Now, YG.
Drakeo The Ruler was stabbed to death, but was among dozens of artists scheduled to perform at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. After the incident, Live Nation and Snoop Dogg, who helped organize the event, decided to end the concert early. Officers from the LAPD and California Highway Patrol, some equipped with riot gear, kept a watchful eye on audience members as they evacuated the area. They were determined not to see a...
This is not an unsolved mystery. I told y'all who murdered Drakeo.
You hear this, man? What? Let the police do their damn job. But like, hey, it's just content. Well, to real ones, this is real life. But to these motherfuckers, it's content. And look what the fuck I'm doing, content, man. This shit crazy. This is a crazy world that we living in though. Because when you see you getting views on some shit and you start leaning into it more and more, I can understand why these dudes, because this is their livelihood. So, hey man, let me just do this. Let me say this. Let me look this up. Let me say, man, this shit crazy though. This shit crazy.
Stone, his homies confirmed to me that Frankenstone is the one who murdered Drake.
Bruh.
Everybody in LA knows that Frankenstone is the one who murdered Drakeo. Drakeo homies have said Frankenstone is who murdered a pack of hyenas at the Once Upon a Time festival, and they attacked Drakeo in groups. The private investigator looked at the footage and he counted over 100 people attacking Drakeo that night. Over 100. That's how consensus was. But there's already a prime suspect. They already know who did it. I think the only reason why he has not been arrested is because this conspiracy is being built. That's my opinion, though. Now, YG thinks that this song will get the police off his tail. In YG's mind, he thinks that because he dropped this record you're about to hear, the police will say, well, YG said he had nothing to do with it. Let's leave him alone. That's not how that works, YG.
Boy, nigga, how you gonna tell this man how it works, motherfucker? He been through real shit already. He been through the police, through real investigations, real ass shit. Boy, what is you talking about? Stop talking like you know what the fuck is going on. You know, no shit. God damn.
Breaking news. Rapper YG is being accused of murder. Hometown. Him or his team have yet to make a statement.
You be a rag, and I'll be in the cell sleeping on the rag. But too bad that ain't a rag.
Arrogance of him thinking he's completely off scot-free because an arrest has not been made. Sir, you are not off scotch-free. There's a very realistic possibility that YG could be sitting in jail and arrested for this murder.
I got paid $600 for that show, so why would I tell him though? And it's a fact you should know. Slim just died. I'm not worried about, bro.
When he said Slim,
hey, hold on. Please don't say nothing crazy about this man Slim, please, brother.
400. So he's implying Slim 400 death had him occupied. That Drakeo wasn't even his main focus. He wasn't even worried about Drakeo because he was trying to get revenge for Slim 400. But the only problem with that is Slim 400 didn't die.
Not even what he's saying, bro.
War. This was not a war that YG had to step in and man the front for. No, this was An incident
Not
where Slim
even
400 got
saying
killed
that.
by his girlfriend, baby daddy.
Nigga, what? Shut, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Shit, motherfuckers be talking about on the internet, bro. Look at how many people is viewing this, but and that's gonna believe that it was some shit like that. It was not his motherfucking baby mom, whatever the fuck you talking about, nigga. It was a shut up.
This was not a situation where a gang member or an active gang killed Slim 400 and there was get back. No, this was like a domestic situation, and the dude was arrested for it. So, no, that was not a situation that occupied YG attention at all. This was not an ongoing war that YG had to focus on or put money into. No, Draco was still the main focus.
I can't get the dope. Was finna hit the stage. Then I heard how y'all heard somebody got hit with a blade.
First off, really, sir? Really? You found out at the same time the world found out that Draco got stabbed when all your homies were involved in the melee? Really, sir? Secondly, that's a lie. That line, that bar, right when I walked through the door about to hit the stage, that's when I found out.
Bruh, it's a song, motherfucker. You don't take every little word fucking directly seriously. It's a song. Niggas make songs, niggas make bars. That's why you ain't gonna actually have nobody get fucking, you know, they obviously they trying to do it or try to do it in the past, whatever, take niggas lyrics against them in court and all that, but that shit don't stick because niggas make all types of different bars to make sense, to make rhyme, to you don't even know. He might be talking about one thing in one bar, and the next bar he might be talking about something else not directly related to that bar right before, but you dummies just be thinking it's, you know what I'm saying? You think it, you think you know, but you don't know shit.
Draco got stabbed? That's a lie. And you place yourself somewhere you shouldn't have placed yourself. YG was set to perform at 9:35 p.m. That's when he was set to hit the stage. And the reason why that's important is because YG stated he just walked through the door and he was about to hit the stage when they told him, yo, Draco got stabbed. Draco was scheduled to perform at 8:30. He was supposed to be on stage by 8:30, but things were running behind. So Draco didn't actually get there until 8:30 p.m.
Too much, but other than security, they were supposed to do their job. You know what I'm saying? We just got paid to come. And we didn't give know who was gonna be there, none of that. We just got paid to come.
Right.
Draco got his money. He was gonna do his show if it was just two of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was gonna go.
But before that, like a lot of people say the energy was weird already. Like, did y'all sense?
We wasn't there. We was never there.
Oh.
We got there at 8:30. It was cracking at 8:32. Like type.
Wow.
Yeah, that's type. Yeah.
Draco walked in at 8:30. Things took off at 8:32.
Boy, so you are taking, you're gonna say that YG side of the story ain't correct just because you heard Ralphie's side first. Do that make sense? I know you did your research, so maybe the times align or whatever. But and shout out to Ralphie. You know what I'm saying? He talking about what he talking about. You know, he talking about from his perspective. You know what I'm saying? But bruh.
This incident, according to everybody involved, lasted no more than 5 minutes. So by 8:37, 8:38, the incident was over. Draco was already stabbed to death and fighting for his life. By 9 p.m., police had damn near escorted everybody out. It was completely shut down. All the performances had been canceled. By 8:45 to 9 p.m., they was getting everybody out the 9:35. If YG was walking through the door and about to hit the stage, he would have hit the stage at 9:35 p.m.
Who cares, man? You talking about one bar, he's just saying some shit.
Possible. YG and everybody at that event knew the event was canceled, performances was canceled, and everybody had to go, be canceled, done. Nobody was being let in. So if YG was able to walk through the door, that's the same artist entrance that Draco and his homies walked through. Now, they said, Draco and his homies, they said they walked through security that directed them over to this artist entrance. And when they was driving through, they seen YG's entourage with 400 merch on. They walked through the building, through security, and they seen YG's homies
speed it up a little bit, man.
In the waiting area for the artist entrance with the merch on. Nobody said nothing to nobody, and they walked through the door. And right when they walked through the door, that's when the incident took place. So if YG was in the building as he claims, he would have been in the building before Draco got there or when Draco got there. But he would have been in the building when this incident took place, not after the incident. YG just put himself at the crime scene, which is stupid because he never performed. He never hit the stage. He could have very easily said, hey, bro, we got word what was going on. And we turned around and we left. Too late now, bro. You already put yourself at the crime scene. And now you put yourself at the crime. You put yourself at the crime scene at the same time everything is going on, dummy.
How is he dummy? Nigga, there's cameras, all types of shit. You think motherfuckers, you think a little kid walking by and seeing YG or whoever, security, whatever, seeing YG is gonna film him or something. That ain't no, oh, like how's this man that is a headliner on the show gonna go there in silence and nobody's supposed to notice he there? Like, come on, man, nigga, come on, bro.
Why would you admit to that? Why y'all get to talking thinking y'all can outsmart them? I did basic research to uncover that. Just basic research. Impossible. You was not walking through the artist entrance at 9:30, 9:35. They was already shut down.
Who cares?
So you just admitted and confessed you was there. Either before Draco got there plotting,
so there's no cameras that seen this man and his entourage of 1 million people come in with the merch and all that, right? Come on.
You was there during the Draco incident. Now, somehow YG wanted us to believe his personal security, who's been with him for, I don't know, a decade plus, he was present. He is on camera during the melee. His homies is on camera during the melee. But somehow his personal security bodyguard was there during the altercation, but YG wanted us to believe that he was nowhere near. Man, cut it out, bro. Now, YG would even continue, and he would address Sting team members, like claiming that his security gave people knives, and he's the one who orchestrated this. He would say they snitching, and he would tell them, come and run my fade instead of snitching on me. Well, how can they snitch if it's not true? Wouldn't that just be a lie then?
I heard YG page, stop lying. Come on, what?
What you talking about? Let me throw that down real quick. What?
YG fade. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. Up the score.
Crying on a record about being falsely accused of being involved in a murder, while also chanting, I'm at war, up the score. You rap ninjas can't be this dumb. You know, I refuse to believe y'all are this stupid. At this point, I think y'all are trolling, because you can't be this stupid. You just cannot be this. It's physically impossible to be this idiotic.
He ain't trying to up the score. I'm at war. Motherfucker, I'm at war. I don't even know how I ended up in the beef. When it started, it didn't involve me. Not me from West Side, bunting trees. Known to be with the ain't never caught no pleas. I really think it was all for attention. I ain't never say no name, but I was all in the mentions. Ride through the beat, gripping all on the smithy. Because people in the burning started young fishing. More than Inglewood. I was 19 young. Inglewood. Because I'm a blood. But I just say I went Inglewood because he had beef with them. Y'all sound dumb. He had beef with a whole nother rapper, but that's a story for another day, a whole nother chapter.
Oh, that's drop snitching. Oh, that ain't boo. That ain't boo at all.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about or nothing, but I'm just saying, I'm knowing, bro, come on. Like I said, we talking about a real gangster here that's been through this shit already. You know what I mean? If he dry stitched on somebody that did, like, that rapper that he had beef with was there at the thing, that might be something, but boy, shut the hell up.
Oh, YG, at all. That is some drop snitching if I ever seen one. The walls is closing in, so now they telling on each other. And I hope you guys caught on, because what YG did is very strategic. YG says, yo, look at the time. I came in after the fact. And
back to the I'm at war shit, bro. It's a fucking song. It's literally a fucking song that's hooks his birth. Bro, he just feeling like he wanted to say that at the time, nigga. And he might be at war. It might be at war with the motherfucking court, the police, everything, man. Stop taking everything. Don't literally mean directly correlated to this exact little moment of shit you talking about. And even if it is on a bigger scale like that, yeah, he at war. Man, you know, there's motherfuckers that don't fuck with him. Maybe he at war with the fans on the internet. Maybe at war with the this and that, man. You don't know, bro. We do not know.
I was set to perform at this time. I came in after the fact. Why y'all blaming me? He was already beefing with Inglewood and these other bloods. I ain't never had no beef with Draco. And then he transitions to saying, yo, he had beef with another rapper. But that's another story for another chapter. So after saying, hey, he was already beefing with these bloods. Me and him never had no direct issue. He was beefing with another rapper. But that's another story for another chapter.
Another rapper that wasn't there, I'm assuming, right?
And then tells us, yo, he was beefing with this other rapper. But that's another story for another chapter. That's drop snitching. He's implying, yo, there was this other rapper that was there. Y'all should focus on not me.
He did not say the motherfucker was here. Stop putting words in motherfuckers' mouth, man. That's how you internet niggas start playing with real life. And that's how then, you know, the reaction of reaction. Now you got this person reacting to that. Now somebody sending this video of this motherfucker talking about all this shit to somebody. And now they, you know what I mean? This is how this internet shit get tricky, man.
There at this time, I wasn't even his main op. He had other people he really hated. He had his other enemies there. Well, when you look at the lineup, you see, well, Draco's one of his biggest ops. RJ, Mr. LA, was performing at 450 on the same lineup as Draco. Set to hit the same stage that Draco was set to hit.
Now you know that's
so
a damn
YG
lie.
is throwing RJ, Mr. LA
Oh
under the
my
bus.
gosh.
Whilst RJ was on tour with YG, Draco was waiting for him back in LA.
If you see me in LA, you're gonna see me in LA, Mr. LA, and I'm gonna have some bands on me.
RJ would drop the song Warning, a Drakeo The Ruler diss, which RJ essentially used to infer that he was better than Draco in every way, with RJ going on to rap lyrics, dissing his ops, saying that they're not threatening, and suggesting that his fame made people in the city hate him. Draco would go on to drop his new song Mr. Everything. Another obvious reference to RJ calling himself Mr. LA after Draco had been calling himself Mr. Get Dough. Draco's new song Mr. Everything was an outright effort to let everybody know that he was bigger than Mr. LA. In the song, Draco says that he'll get RJ whacked by his own people for trying to be him, and Draco also says that he has 20,000 on him, leading many people to believe that he actually had a hit out on RJ. If Draco's lyrics were to be taken seriously, he was putting money on RJ's head and actively plotting to kill him. However, Draco and his team would insist that this was all just a music rivalry and that they had no intentions to harm RJ.
RJ is from Athens Park Blood. The man who allegedly stabbed and killed Drakeo the Ruler, Frankenstone, he's from BPS, Baldwin Village. Now, the Baldwin Village and the Athens Park, according to Street TV, became allies.
According to Street TV, bro. You gotta stop this shit.
It's in 1980. So there's a long history between the two. So YG is saying, hold on, bro. Like, y'all looking at me when his biggest op was on the lineup before I got there. That's dry snitching YG and that.
Motherfucker, he's not. Well, hey, who knows what he's talking about, right?
Ain't cool. Now, again, there is no proof that RJ had anything to do with this.
And
okay?
there's no
proof.
proof. And there's no proof that this motherfucker was talking about RJ.
That RJ had anything to do with this. But YG is pointing in the direction of other people. Hey, yo, RJ was there before I got there. How can y'all say it's on me? He was beefing with another rapper.
Oh, man.
But that's another story for another chapter. That's dry snitching, and that ain't boo. And you know that ain't boo. And RJ, if you see this, don't get mad at me, bro. You know what YG did ain't boo, bro. Right? Right, y'all gonna be politicking, y'all gonna be you feeling like politicking and mincing words because he's YG. But you know what YG did on this record ain't boo. You know pointing fingers at other people ain't boo.
Funny characteristics, let him be an actor. Why would I be beefing with dude? I was the factor. I'm at war, I'm at war. I'm at war.
I'm at war.
I'm at war, I'm at war. I'm at war.
I don't know what's worse, bro. Munchie B coming on Clubhouse and claiming that he passed the bottle to Draco Killer every day, making his phones hot, his lines hot, or YG coming on a song, dry snitching on his homies, and then like damn near like putting himself at the crime scene. Yo, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay?
You are wild, Mr. Flacco. You are wild.
All right, let me know what y'all think, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video right here, somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here,
insane.
or here.
Good Lord, that man. What's up with niggas, bro? That shit crazy. You really, bro? That I can't believe that's how people really think. I don't know if that's like, motherfuckers like him, they know how to work the internet, right? You know what I'm saying? Narratives are everything. So I hope that's just part of his whole little game plan. And, because I know people that fuck with, people that fuck with the same people and all that. And I'm like, they cool people. They people I think is cool. And I don't know, maybe you just like really, are sucked into this. When they say like when say like a movie star for people like they caught up in their own fame and shit, like maybe these people are like caught up in their own internet antics because this is what's getting them paid, and when you say certain shit, you tag certain shit, you say even if it don't directly like your headline, even if it doesn't directly match what you're saying and think, that's the catch, that's the bait. Then you start talking all this other rambling shit that you're talking about. But yeah, man, basically man, if you gonna say that shit ain't boo what they doing, then boy, what you doing is really not boo. But you a civilian, you get a pass. You can't. You could talk about whatever you want. You can talk about gang shit. You can talk about square shit. You talk about anything. You get a pass. That shit crazy to me, man. But man, yeah, that shit crazy though. Long live Draco though. You know what I'm saying? You know, he definitely shifted the culture. I would say he took it after YG, like, you know what I'm saying? No cap. But yeah, nah. I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the comments. What y'all think about this? I've been wanting to man, I was supposed to do the Drake. I was supposed to get on the Drake talk about the Drake album because I had a whole lot of shit to say about that, man. But you know, that shit kind of long overdue. But if y'all want me to do that, man, I'll talk about that, go in depth. You know what I mean? Because I do got a lot of key points. I could really dissect that whole thing right there. Because I actually really fuck with the project, minus the. I just hate when motherfuckers start talking tough, like, bro, just I love you, brother, but you lost. Give it up. It's over. It's a wrap. It's fine. It's fine. We still love you, man. You still that nigga, man. But yeah, that I mean, shit. I could, you know what I'm saying. Let me know what y'all want me to do. React to motherfucking whatever. I'm about to be on this thing, man. I'm about to get in my content back. You know what I'm saying. I want to be chilling and making $1 billion. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna sell my soul like a lot of these motherfuckers out here though. But yeah, tap in, man. Stop sign JoJo. Follow JoJo for the record. Stop sign pros. We got a new page. Man, they done hated on us. They done shut the page down, bro. All my music videos from like 2017 to like now, gone. And a lot of them I don't even have files for, but I uploaded a couple of them to my personal page, my Stop Sign JoJo page on YouTube. That's follow JoJo. But bro, everybody, bro, the whole page is gone. So I'm still, if anybody knows anybody that could get a page back, revive it, you know, I'm definitely still looking, and I've gotten my IG back before, so I got some good hope. But I know that the ticket on this is a lot more, and you can't guarantee it, so I'm like kind of hesitant to do it. But yeah, so we starting fresh, man. This is from the ground up. We on Kick too. You know what I'm saying? You know, the IG and all that, man. We always on that. Yeah, man. We gonna just gonna keep this content going, man. It's just content, man. Hold up.